this Twisted Holidays globe. Thank you for watching. Check out more of my videos and subscribe to my channel.
Howdy everybody, my name is Desiree Schuler and this is Sustainability Education, How It Needs to Improve. Now first, what is sustainability education? Sustainability education is the teaching of how to be more conscious of our world and how to use resources more efficiently. That means how our actions cause bigger effects, how we're teaching the next generation that what their actions are doing could affect their world, how we're teaching them to become the next conservationists, the next wildlife biologists, the next environmental scientists, the next scientists, next ecologists, to be able to figure out what they're doing could actually help the world the next day. How even as simple as recycling a material could be causing a bigger impact than just throwing it away. Now, what improvements need to be done to help sustainability education? It needs more recognition. It needs more ideas to be recognized. It needs to be more help in schools, such as elementary school, colleges, universities, middle school, and high school. It needs to be implemented or changed to adapt to current times. Why is it so important? Sustainability education provides today's children with the self-sufficiency they need for tomorrow. It offers them a deeply ingrained understanding of why the environment is so important. This means that we're teaching them how everything they do today could affect tomorrow, how every action they take could affect the environment, how as simple as recycling, like I said earlier, could cause a bigger impact than just throwing away the material and just forgetting about it. And they could learn that recycling could even turn into pieces of furniture, pieces of materials that they could never even realize, even reusing materials. Friends we made. New ideas to bring schools and educate the next generation on the importance of sustainability, such as designing new organizations to develop projects that take their learning to the next level, such as replanting a forest or organizing a trash clean day. When I was in Texas A&M University for my undergrad, I was involved with an organization called Replant, where we planted 3 to 4 trees per every tree that was used in an organization called Aggie Bonfire. They used it for a bonfire they use every year. That fires, they use as oak trees. And what we do is we planted forests that were decimated by the Aggie Bonfire and able to let them grow for the next generation. We can make learning more ostensibly more enjoyable and fun, such as doing games and stuff, like showing them how they could reuse materials around their house and turn them into fun projects and games. Like in this pandemic, they learned how they had some fun science projects where, you remember all those soda balls we used to do as kids, and we put the water in and we showed gravity? Well, the kids during this pandemic, they're learning that, and they're learning how common household items are being used to turn into other materials, and it's showing them reusing is the best learning tool out there. And we can show collaboration between students and teachers to help the environment. And I am under the belief that collaboration is the key to helping the public understand how to protect our environment. And I understand that collaboration could actually even help us to make new ideas to better help our environment. Recognition. Sustainability education is the basis of conservation education. The same is really true because it shows our connections to nature, how to protect her, how to protect her from threats. In sustainability education, we all learned it when we were younger. This is the basis of all of our learning for conservation. Without it, we would not be the conservationists that we are today. Now, there's 4 descriptions of sustainability education. They are marked as sustain, which helps sustain people, communities, and ecosystems. Tenable, it's effectively defensible, working with integrity, justice, respect, and inclusiveness. Healthy, it is itself a viable system embodying nurturing healthy relationships and emergence that difference system levels, and durable, which works well enough in practice to be able to keep doing it, which was by Stephen Sterling. What disability education needs to those who teach the branch of education. Disability education means to teach teachers a way to know that they're teaching their students that what they do today can affect tomorrow. My dad is a special education teacher, and he loves knowing what he's teaching students is going to help their lives. He's teaching them the importance of sensibility and protecting our environment. He's teaching them how their actions speak louder than words. He's teaching them that how everything we do could affect more. And he's actually doing reusing projects in his class where he teaches them how a common household materials like detergent bottles or even soda bottles could turn into something else. And he said that he's having a lot of fun with his kids, especially one of them is learning more about it. And I feel like she's going to be the next conservationist the way he talks about her. Now, this is a quote that I found that talks about more about how teachers take responsibility for their actions, how to contribute their vision for the sustainable future. And this means the kids are able to develop the knowledge and skills and values and motivations for action, allowing them to maintain their own well-being and that of their community and the planet in an increasingly interconnected world. What sustainability education means to students means what we feel like it is. We feel a sense of responsibility to be had to the planet, the environment, and all living creatures, big and small. We feel like that we are the ones that are the ways of the future. We are the next generation. We are the ones going to be the ones to help the environment. We need to start doing it now because our voices are louder, but our actions are even louder. So let's work together to help our world, everyone. Well, how we start education early for the kids? What about set of games, activities on importance of sustainability, how it affects our world? Set up recycling programs. Set up activities to learn more about reusing materials such as common household items. Like I was talking about the soda balls and how they use that to learn about gravity. And detergent to turn that into, like distillers so they learn more about chemistry. Or even common things like Ziplocs, reusing Ziplocs to turn them into butterflies. And actually, studies have shown that early childhood development on sustainability education has all the possibilities in the world to lead children into interests, knowledge, and values that will give support for a more sustainable life and world. Since children by nature are open-minded, cares for the world around them, including human and animals. Let's talk about new ways to help sustainability education. Collaboration, again, that I was saying how we could open doors to help better schools in the environment. We could help work with our teachers to help today, our actions today to help the better tomorrow. Sustainable programs to help the environment, such as what I was talking about, Replan. Set up sustainability education core plans and lessons. Help us turn sustainability education, make them as the basis of the education so that way they learn how everything they do will affect tomorrow. And have demonstration of technology by instance in the branch of sensibility. I know a couple technologies such as being used to a computer to actually view environments in different ways using webcams. We could show students more about how a simple webcam could actually help us help a endangered species. Let's talk about universities that are helping sustainability education. Many universities are recognizing the need to spread sustainability education to be implemented in everyday lives. Many universities like Texas A&M University and Unity College are becoming frontrunners. Now, we all know that Unity College is priding yourselves as the most environmentally friendly university in the nation. Besides, the buildings at the Unity College are going to be made more environmentally friendly than other universities' buildings. Unity College also has parks and gardens for students to enjoy nature. Their mission statement is, at Unity College, we believe our biggest impact on creating a sustainable future is by making sustainability education flexible, affordable, and accessible to all. That's why our strategic plan emphasizes meeting the needs of new audiences wherever they might be. On top of that, we recognize our responsibility to model how a sustainable business can operate in a manner that supports physical, human, and planetary well-being. Now, Texas A&M They do paper, they do double-sided paper, they do thing, and that's my presentation. Thank you and have a good day.